I've been following this slough back down here. This slough stretches on and on and on and on and on. That's probably about the 7th beaver dam. And that's a pretty good one right there that I've found. And these animals have certain areas that they like to cross. See a lot of tracks flowing from that side over to this side. So the beaver are nice and healthy up through here, and there's another beaver dam down there in that little thicket. Beaver dam. Another beaver dam right up there at about 100 yards pace. They're almost even. Goodness gracious, it's crazy. About every 75 to 100 yards, you'll have a little beaver dam. And this is cool. Check this out. Now it floods in here. You can see that line. I don't know if y'all can see that line or not, man. It looks foggy. When you look off across there, you see that water line. So it floods up in here, evidently often. Look at that, isn't that cool? When you're walking through here, it's kind of like you're walking through a mist. That's a little over your head and a little below your head. It's really weird looking. And then all of a sudden you look over here. You see a huge beaver hutch. Look at that. There's your beaver hutch out in the middle of the woods here. But it's right next to a low area here. So this all floods. Of course, you know, here's your water line right here. So it's 5 feet. Yeah, it's about a 5-foot water line. So it floods up here about 5 feet. It's about 60 inches high. See? So they have them a beaver hut. They's floating around up in here like crazy. Oh, this place up here looks pretty promising too, man. I found a fresh scrape a while ago. I got a fresh scrape. Found a fresh scrape and jumped up 2 deer laying back over here in the thicket. So right after I jumped those deer up, I circled back around and found a fresh scrape. So I've got really good activity back up here, and that's probably where I'm going to set up for this evening and set up probably in the morning. I'm probably just going to stay in here for the rest of the hunt. So. And then right here, it's promising too, man. These deer love to get up in all this fallen timber. It's real thick up in here and bed up. Nobody bothers them. So I decided to walk up in here a little bit too. Just looking for a place where there's so much activity. Hard to beat a fresh scrape though, and actually walk up on 2 deer that wasn't no more than 50 yards from the scrape. Look at that hutch. Isn't that cool? That is so cool. Look at that. That's awesome. That's a lot of work. See, it's hollow up inside there. You get up here and sleep and stay.